Test, 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 test. Okie dokie. So hello, find your comfortable spot. And we're just getting started. Oops. I think I just changed the music. Okay, I guess we'll play this. All right. So find your comfortable spot. You can sit with your legs crossed or straight, but sit up straight. And relax your arms in front of you. Lift your chest, relax your shoulders. And we're gonna begin with breathing. We're gonna inhale through our nose, fill our lungs completely with air, and exhale with our mouth open wide, as if we're fogging a mirror with our breath, squeezing out all of the air. No rush, just follow your breath. When you're ready to inhale, inhale. When you're ready to exhale, exhale. With each inhale, feel that your spine is getting longer and your head reaching up toward the ceiling. And with each exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing. Feel the ground under your body supporting you. Now with the next inhale, inhale through your nose as you lift your arms and hands above your head, palms together if you can reach. And when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. Continue moving with your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Try and fill your lungs completely with air with each inhale, and exhale out all of the air. Breathing through our nose. Try and lift your chest as you're doing this. Fill your lungs completely with air and squeeze out all of the air on the exhale. When you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and when you exhale, observe your navel contracting toward your spine. Now on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the right side, and as you exhale, lower your arms and hands down. When you're ready to inhale, slowly turn your torso back to the center, and when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side, lowering your arms and hands down. Continue breathing through your nose, following your breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. Alternating sides on the exhale. One more time on each side. And when you're done, bring your arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now bring the palms of your hands together and interlace your fingers. Bring your forearms together and lift your elbows so that you're looking at your thumbs. And from here, we're going to make a circle with our knuckles toward the ceiling, slowly rotating, flexing our wrists as much as we can, breathing naturally through our nose. Now notice the direction of the circle you're making and move in the opposite direction. And then pause, release your fingers, and bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. As you inhale, observe your abdomen expanding. And as you exhale, observe your navel contracting toward your spine. Now from here, we're going to inhale and lift our hands as far up as we can with our palms together. And then when we're ready to exhale, we're going to bring our hands back to prayer posture. But at the end of the exhale, we're going to point our fingertips down, flexing our wrists as much as we can. When you're ready to inhale, turn your fingertips up and reach as far up as you can. Keeping the palms together as you move, moving with your breath. When you inhale, try and lift your chest. One more time. And then pause with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Now from here, take your right hand behind you for support and sit up straight. Lift your chest up. Take your left hand to the left side of your body. And we're going to inhale and reach up toward the ceiling, and then exhale, reach to the right front corner. Reach to your side as much as you can. And when you're ready, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, lower your hand down. Move with your breathing. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Moving to the side, right front side. Reaching up and reaching to the side. One more time. Getting a nice stretch in the side of your body. And then lower your left arm down. Now we're going to switch arms, so place your left arm behind you and your right arm to the right side. So again, this is more of a stretching to the side, not to the front, but to the side. So inhale, reach your right hand up, and exhale, reaching to the left side. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. And when you're ready to exhale, lower your hand down. Move with your breathing. Reaching as much as you can, straightening your arm as much as you can on the exhale. Lifting your chest on the inhale. One more time. And when you're done, bring both arms in front and breathe naturally through your nose. Now from here, make a circle with the top of your head toward the ceiling, just a small circle. Not a big one, but a small circle. And then make a small circle in the opposite direction. And then pause. Now look up at the ceiling and then down at the floor. Try and bring your chin to your chest. While we're doing this, breathe naturally through your nose when you need to. And then pause. Now from here, we're going to bring our left ear to our left shoulder as much as possible and just relax. Breathe through your nose. And then lower your chin to your chest and move your head to the opposite side so that your right ear is toward your right shoulder. And breathe through your nose. And then bring your chin to your chest and roll back to the center and lift your head up. Now from here, we're going to get into a tabletop position on all fours. So place your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Make sure your knees are wide enough apart. Check that your index fingers are facing forward Your fingertips or fingers are spread wide. And then rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward. So if your elbows are out to the side, rotate them in so that your elbows are facing your thighs and your biceps are facing forward. We're going to keep our arms straight as we do cat-cow. And keep in mind that our head moves last. And when we exhale, we're going to pull our navel in toward our spine and tighten our gluteal muscles on the exhale. So again, our head moves last. We're going to inhale and arch our lower spine and then lift our head. And exhale, pull our navel in toward our spine, lift our upper spine toward the ceiling, and then lower our head down. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and then lift your head. The head moves last. And when you exhale, tighten your gluteal muscles, pull your navel in toward your spine as you arch your upper back and then lower your head. Try and keep your arms straight, and we're flexing our spine. Move with your breath. Try and move with your breath fluidly without pausing. One more time. In both directions. And then pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor. Now from here, pull your navel in toward your spine. And we're going to slowly walk our hands forward into puppy pose, keeping the hips in the air. Our knees should be under our hips. Lower your torso and your forehead down, opening up the shoulders and armpit area. Feel that you're pushing the floor away with your hands and relaxing your shoulders. Breathe through your nose. So this is pretty much the position we want to be in when we do downward dog. Keep doing it. Don't change. Our shoulders are open like this. So when we do downward dog, bend your knees so that you can be in this position. Now pull your navel in as you slowly walk your hands back. And we're going to spread our knees and sit back in child's pose. Bring your feet together, spread your knees wide, relax your hips down on your heels and lower your torso and forehead down to the ground and breathe through your nose. If you need to place a blanket or something between your thighs and your calves, if you can't go down all the way, feel free to do that. So if you want to, I'll use you as an example. Let's see. Go ahead and sit on that. Can you sit on that? Is it do I need to move it forward?
That's why I don't use it.
Okay. Well, you can sit on a block. You can also put something soft between your knees and relax down on it if you can't go down all the way. That way your hips will relax and eventually you'll be able to go further. So now lift your head, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to go into downward dog. So you can do puppy pose again if you'd like. If you're doing downward dog, again, spread your fingers wide, check that your index fingers are facing forward, rotate your elbows so that your biceps are facing forward, and get onto the balls of your toes. And similar to puppy pose, we're going to, with our knees bent, lift our hips into the air, pushing the floor away with our hands, opening up our shoulders and armpits. And you can lift your heels off the ground to stretch the backs of your legs, but focus on opening up your shoulders, keeping the knees bent like we were in puppy pose. Lifting your heels to stretch the backs of your legs. And relaxing your shoulders and breathing. And then bend your knees and come back down to the floor. So when we do that, our feet need to be wide enough apart, not together, but apart. So keep that in mind next time. And then from here, we're just going to walk to the front of our mat. With our head down, we're going to bend our knees and inhale, reach our hands up above our head, and exhale our hands down by our side. So at the front of your mat, again, check your feet are far enough apart so that they're under your hips. And we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, and then exhale our hands down. Take a moment to observe the bottom of your feet. Make sure you're balancing your weight evenly on the bottoms of your feet. And now we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, pull our navel in and swan dive down, bending forward, place our hands on the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees and gently stretch the backs of your legs. Place your hands on the floor with your knees bent and step your right foot back, keeping the left knee bent. We're going to inhale up into Warrior One with our hands in prayer posture. So the left knee is bent over the left ankle, the right leg is straight, our torso and our hips are facing forward, breathing through our nose. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bring your hands down to the floor. Step your right foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Now with your hands on the floor, you're going to step your right foot back, keeping the left knee, I said right foot. Step your left foot back, keeping your right knee bent over your right ankle. Inhale up into Warrior One with your hands in prayer posture. Torso is facing forward, hips are facing forward. Right knee is bent over right ankle. Left leg is straight. Breathing through our nose. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, reach up toward the ceiling, and exhale, bending forward. Place your hands on the floor next to your right foot. Step your left foot forward. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees, pull your navel in, and inhale, your hands above your head, palms together, and exhale your hands down by your side. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling and exhale them down. Now I'm going to turn sideways. So we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling and keep our arms near our ears as we sit back as if we're sitting in a chair, keeping our arms and chest lifted up toward the ceiling, reaching up. Bending your knees as much as you can as you're sitting in the chair, hips are back as far as you can. And then inhale, standing back up, and exhale your hands down. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale them down. Now this time, I'll face forward. We're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, sit back again. As you exhale, and then if you'd like, you can come onto your toes, lifting your heels off the ground, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling, balancing. And then inhale, standing up, and relax your arms back down. You can move your knees back and forth gently, relaxing your thighs. And then from here, spread your feet about 3 or 4 feet apart. Place your hands on your hips. And we're going to bend our knees as much as you can. Inhale, lifting your chest. And exhale, tilt your torso forward. And then bring your hands down to the floor. You can straighten your knees out. If you'd like to move your feet further apart, you can. And from here, just grab your elbows and relax your head and shoulders. Feel free to move your head side to side as if you're saying no or yes. Relaxing, gently moving, relaxing your head and shoulders. Let gravity guide you. And then place your hands on the floor. Now what we're going to do is we're going to inhale our hands up behind us and interlace our fingers and reach our knuckles up toward the ceiling. Try and bring your arms as far behind you as you can, stretching your shoulders. Breathing through your nose. Reaching as much as you can. And then release, bring your hands down to the floor again. And from here, we're going to walk our hands to our right foot. Take our left hand behind our right calf. Inhale through our nose and exhale, gently allowing our torso to come over our right leg. Try not to bend your head, but bring your torso there. Breathe as much as you can. And release, come back to the center. And take a breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then walk your hands to your left foot. Take your right hand behind your left calf. Take a deep breath and inhale. And then exhale, gently pulling your torso toward your left leg. Try not to bend your head down, but just bring your torso down. Take long, deep breaths. And release. Come back to the center. And from here, you can walk your feet in a little bit and then bend your knees and sit down as far as you can with your hips, with your hands between your legs. Bring your hands to prayer posture. You can sit on a block or a book or a pillow if you'd like. Our torso should be vertical. And just breathe. Our arms are between our legs. And then bring your hands down to the floor and take your arms out from between your legs, bring them behind you and sit down on the ground with your legs straight out in front of you. Inhale your hands up toward the ceiling and exhale them down. Again, inhale, reaching up, lift your chest toward the ceiling, and this time exhale as you tilt your torso forward and place your elbows and forearms on the ground, breathing through your nose. Take long, deep breaths. If your elbows and forearms are not on the ground, move your elbows back a little bit. And from here, as we breathe, imagine the front of your chest is coming toward the top of your feet. So try not to bend your head, but relaxing your torso down and scooting your elbows further down, the more your torso comes forward. Try and keep your elbows on the ground as we do this. Again, our chest is coming toward the top of our feet. If you happen to be all the way down, feel free to just relax your head down. But if you're not, like me, Just keep your elbows to the side. This will prevent you from grabbing your feet and overextending. Breathing deeply. Lifting your chest as much as possible. And then pull your navel in as you slowly come back up, lifting your chest. Take your arms to the side of your body. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back down to the side. Now from here, we're going to bend our left foot, our left leg, and place our left foot on the outside of our right leg. Keeping the left knee in the air, we're going to take our left hand behind us for support. Make sure it's near your body. You don't want to be way back here where you're tilted back, but near your body so you're sitting up straight. Keeping the left knee bent, take your right arm to the right side of your body. Take a deep breath through your nose. Inhale and then exhale as you take your right arm and wrap it around the top of your left knee. Turn your torso to the left side, gently rotating, breathing through your nose. Inhale with a straight spine and exhale, gently twisting. If you'd like, you can take your left hand behind your body and grab your right hip, twisting and relaxing your shoulders. And then release, come all the way around to the right side. And then straighten out your legs, gently lift your knees. And we're going to place our right foot on the outside of our left leg. Take your right hand behind you for support, sitting up straight. Our right knee is in the air. Take your left arm to the left side of your body. Inhale with a straight spine, and exhale as you take your left arm and wrap it around the top of your right knee. Turn your torso to the right side, gently twisting. Inhale with the straight spine, and exhale, gently twisting. If you'd like to take your right arm behind your torso and grab your left hip, you can do that as well. Inhaling with the straight spine and exhaling with the straight spine. And release, come all the way around to the left side. And then straighten out your legs again. Gently lift your knees. And then we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our feet on the ground. Pull your navel in toward your spine and slowly exhale as you come down with your spine with control down to the ground. And straighten your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Adjust your feet so that they're under your hips. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. So our palms are facing up toward the ceiling. Our arms are stretched out like the letter T. Take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side and turn your head to gaze at your left palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose, knees relaxing to the right side, and head turned to gaze at your left palm. Take long, deep breaths. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head back to the center. And then exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm. So knees are relaxing to the left and the head is turned to gaze at the right. And then inhale, bring your knees and your head back to the center. And we're going to move our hands down next to our torso. Adjust your feet again so that they're under your knees. Move your feet so that they're close to your hands. And we want to, for the next position we're going to do, we want to put the weight of our body into our heels. So what we're going to do is pull our navel in toward our spine. And if your feet are under your knees, you'll be able to put your weight into your heels of your feet. So pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground as you inhale. Tighten your gluteal muscles. And then exhale with control, coming down an inch away from the ground. When you're ready to inhale, lift, pushing the heels into the ground, tighten the gluteal muscles. And when you're ready to exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. So move with your breath. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Now in the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground, and we're going to move our straight arms under our hips and interlace our fingers. Continue breathing through your nose, tighten your gluteal muscles, pushing the heels of our feet into the ground. And then release on the next exhale. Lower your hips all the way down to the ground. Now straighten out your right leg, keeping the left knee bent. Lift the left foot off the ground and relax your left foot. Now take your hands and interlace your fingers below your left knee onto your shin of your left shin. Keeping the right leg straight, keeping the left foot relaxed. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left shin and knee toward your left shoulder. Inhale, and with each exhale, gently pulling. Keeping the right leg on the ground as we do this. And release your left foot and release your hands and straighten out your left leg on the ground. Bend your right knee, place your right foot on the ground. Keeping the left leg on the ground, we're going to lift our right foot off the ground. Relax your right foot. Take your hands and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Take a deep breath through your nose. And keeping the left leg on the ground, we're going to exhale, pulling the right shin and knee toward the right shoulder. With each exhale, moving closer, keeping the left leg on the ground. Gently pulling our right shin and knee toward our right shoulder with each exhale. Try and take long, deep breaths. Relaxing your right foot. And release, lower your right foot down, bend both knees so they're both in the air with both feet on the ground. And now we're going to lift both feet into the air, lift our hands into the air, and grab the outer edges of our feet and pull our feet down into happy baby pose with our knees on the outsides of our shoulders, lifting our feet up and down to rock side to side, giving your spine a nice massage. You can also rock up and down, breathing and relaxing, releasing any tension you feel. Moving around as much as you can. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale both your hands and feet up toward the ceiling. And relax, bring your feet and hands back down. And we're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. It's a conscious relaxation. So make yourself comfortable on your mat. If you need to put socks on or make yourself warmer with a blanket, feel free to do that. If you're lying down, close your eyes, separate the heels of your feet, and allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms 3 or 4 inches away from your torso, relaxing your hands with your palms facing up toward the ceiling. Focus on your breathing. As you inhale, observe your abdomen expanding, and as you exhale, observe your navel contracting toward your spine. Relax your jaw, relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips, relax your thighs, relax your knees, your calves, your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body and focus on your breathing. As your body relaxes, observe your breath is getting longer with each inhale and exhale. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then when you're ready, move your hands above your head and stretch your body. And then bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. Then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And when you're ready, push yourself up into a comfortable seated position. So we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we lift our hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale with a strong breath with our mouth open wide. We're going to do that 3 times, and then we'll do a final breath. So move your arms to the side. And we're going to inhale. Strong exhale as we lower our arms. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Bring the palms of your hands together and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Your lips for kind words and your heart for kind intentions. Namaste. All Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.